You literally have the power to pick and choose what thoughts go through your mind. I am a firm believer of energy, and I know that all people and everybody and everything that you keep around you is energy. I learned this year from journaling. My best friend was just like, girl, this is business. Thinking back or thinking too far ahead will literally take your happiness from you. Hello you mashadis, hello more titties, hello everybody. Just wanted to come on YouTube again just to share a couple of thoughts that I have been meditating on and thinking about the past months. Before we start, let me just make some tea real quick. This is just the green tea bag from Tokyo Disney Resort. This is just gonna be a sit down vlog, story time maybe. I just feel like I finally realized how to not wait around and go after the things that I really want. And as an artist, sometimes you never really see your value until someone else outside of yourself says that to you. But that's not the case for so many people. It's like not all people that appreciate you will let you know that they appreciate you. Having fucking imposter syndrome, it's really hard to focus on one thing that you're good at, because it's like you want to try so many things at the same time and see where you finally stick. And I feel like me as a 24-year-old, a young adult, I'm in that phase of my life. I'm just like, okay, maybe I can do this, so let me just try doing this. Oh, but also maybe I can do this, so let me just try doing this. And it's like, for me, that's vlogging or that's content creation, but that's also, and the other thing would be songwriting. I just want to come on here and say to not waste your potential and stop waiting around for people to tell you what you can or cannot do. But also, it's like when you finally know within yourself what you are, like nobody, like literally no one can tell you otherwise, because you know with yourself, you're secure, you know yourself the best, you know what you can do and you know what you can't do, so you're not gonna put yourself in situations where you're gonna feel like you're not valued, you know what I'm saying? I wrote down the things that I wanted to share to you. I know that you might be seeing me right now as your YouTuber, as your comfort YouTuber, content creator, but no, I'm just saying this to you as a friend. Please listen up and listen until the end, okay?
Oh, yeah.
First one on my list is don't wait around. It's not annoying to ask for what you want or what you need. I thought that being a YouTuber and content creator is so much work behind the scenes with like emails and communication and PR, I thought that was the busiest I could get with answering emails. But once I started working in the music industry here in Japan, I just realized that people actually take time to reply and answer a simple question. I talked to my friend Mayo about this, and I was just like, holy shit, I've been waiting around for like a week, and it's like I'm so shy to ask. I feel like I'm just like being rude and impatient if I like send them a follow-up message. My best friend was just like, girl, this is business. You can literally be direct and polite and be professional without putting any emotion to your email. You don't have to be nice, but you can be professional and direct. And I was just like, damn, you're so right. Like I can literally like send an email. I didn't realize that I could send an email directly to that person without any emotions or feelings and not hurting their feelings. Say what you need, say what you want from the other person, and literally not take it personally. This can go with work, this can go with relationships, this can go with life in general. Like, don't fucking wait around. Go after what you want. You don't have tomorrow. So send that resume that you've been thinking of sending. Ask that friend that you've been wanting to ask out, and write that song that you've been wanting to write. And one of the realizations that I've had ever since I started doing that was, I know I'm gonna get to where I want because I don't wait around and I do everything to stay on that lane and not take any chances for granted. Number 2, put all egos away. You can be the most beautiful, stunning, sexy, slick, hunty bitch on earth, but if you put that ego first, you're just gonna be blinded by that. And it's not even just about like how you present yourself or how you think people think about you. If you keep letting things affect you all the time and react to things that are being thrown at you to put yourself first, or front yourself, you're just gonna get offended in the smallest things. You're not gonna be happy. You're gonna make your reputation your whole entire self. It's important to have achievements, and it's important to have goals in life. People have different definitions of success, and if you make success your whole identity and your whole life, that's gonna be super scary, because what you think successful is could not be what other people think successful is. It's gonna be hard for you to take in that people live different lives, and that the world doesn't go your way all the time. I feel like your ego just stops you from accepting that things are just things sometimes. They're that way, and it's like, you don't have to change anything. You don't have to prove to other people that you're right all the time, because who really knows what we're fucking doing in this big chunk of rock in the space? Who really knows? There's really no right way and wrong way of living life, really. Just be, and let people be, let things be sometimes. If you know that you're not in control, or you can't take control of one thing, then let it be. Okay, third one. Okay, so one day I was scrolling through TikTok, and I saw this TikTok of this guy selling ice cream on the beach, right? And he came across this guy who wanted to buy from him, and he was like, oh, how are you? And the guy was like, I'm in heaven, I'm good, I'm really good, I'm doing good. And he's like, do you want to know the reason why? And you know what he said that really struck me? He said, give no thought of yesterday, it doesn't exist. Give no thought of tomorrow, it's not promised. Stay present. Do what's in front of you and do what you're doing. And I was just like, he's so right. You're never gonna be happy if you keep thinking about what you had, or what life you had a few days ago, or a few years ago, or what's gonna be, you know what I mean? Thinking back or thinking too far ahead will literally take your happiness from you. If you're gonna think of the future, I feel like thinking of the near future is good, but these are just the things that you basically can control. Work, or travel plans, things you wanna buy in the future, that even you don't know if it's gonna happen until you're in there, right? Nothing will ever be enough for you if you keep on thinking what should have. Just keep doing what you're doing and just stay present, really. And that way I can literally like dissect how I can get to my goals. I feel like for me, I just like planning my life every 3 months, 5 months maybe. But even 5 months is too far ahead. Like, I honestly don't know what's gonna happen in 5 months, but I know where I wanna be in 5 months. I don't wanna think too far ahead. It's gonna make me crazy. And I know that it makes you crazy too, you know what I'm saying? So stop it, stay present. Okay, another one I have, comparison will take away any happiness that you have. Stop fucking comparing, bitch. I will always say this in my YouTube videos, because I have been in situations where I felt really far behind in life. And mind you, I was like 18, 19, 20. And I'm 24 now, and I'm thinking like, girl, what were you worried about? And I realized that a lot of it came from just comparing myself with other people that I grew up being with. I moved to Japan in high school, and my classmates from the Philippines all went to university, and I stayed in high school. And I was just like, damn, like, fuck, I feel like I'm left behind. I feel like a loser. At that time, not anymore. But once I accepted the fact that I am not on the same lane as everybody that I used to be with, I started seeing things in a different way. I started seeing school in a more fun way. I started seeing my friends to be more interesting. I started vlogging. I started filming videos of my school life in Japan. People didn't really know that I felt really way behind in life. I was 21 when I graduated high school, and that was a lot for me, because I was just like, damn, I'm like the oldest in this whole school. Oh damn, they think I'm a loser. They would probably think that I'm this and that. They would probably think that I failed my high school years back in the Philippines. Who gives a fuck what they think, bro? You're doing your best. Stop comparing. Live life in the present. This goes out to all my young adult viewers, or my adult viewers, or maybe teenagers, I don't know. Grind while you're young and relax when you're old, or relax while you're young and grind while you're old. I don't want to put a pressure on you right now, but let me put some type of pressure on you. The world is advancing so fast nowadays. I know that I'm really young and I have so much energy in me, so much potential that I can put out to the world, and I would just rather use that while I'm young, while I can, to grind and like work on the things that I want to do. And I see so many people around me that are doing the same, and that is what inspired me to come up with this. I have so many friends around me, I have so many people that I'm constantly inspired by, because they just don't stop and they work towards their goals, and it's just so inspiring to be around those groups of people, because you just see what you might be when you don't stop. I just don't want to exert this much effort and this much power when I'm 45 or 60. Things are not going to be the same physically and mentally. So by the time I get to that age, I just want to be laid back. I just want to have something that's secure when I get to that age, and I know I will. This is literally the perfect time and the best time to just fuck up, try new things, and if it doesn't work, leave it, or if you want, try again. We're never gonna be this young again, and we're never gonna be this young enough to fuck up and try new things and try different things. Nothing is ever too serious. I literally am just sitting in the middle of my room on the carpet with this setup. This is literally my setup. Like, that's my setup right now. Did I plan this video through? A little bit, but not too much. It's not that serious. I wanted to make a video. I sat down, turned my camera on, tried to look a little presentable, and say what I gotta say. That's it. Okay, maybe you should take your career seriously. Maybe you should take your relationship seriously. But be light. Just be light with life. Like, if you start taking things lightly, I feel like life will be light with you as well. It's like life will be easy for you as well. If you start taking things really seriously and harshly every single fucking day, then your life will be serious as well. Like, nothing will ever be funny or happy with you. I am a firm believer of energy, and I know that all people and everybody and everything that you keep around you is energy, the energy that you put out into the universe. And so when you're not serious, when you're just light, when you take life lightly, I feel like people around you will be light to you as well, and everything will be light to you as well. Just be fucking light. I don't know how to say it in a better way, I'm so sorry. You literally receive what you put out into the universe. So be careful with your thoughts. I don't know if people actually are aware of this, but you literally have the power to pick and choose what thoughts go through your mind. Yeah, I said that right. And I'm gonna say it again. You have the power to choose and pick the thought that you can let in your mind and you cannot let in your mind. People don't realize that they just input and intake so many different things that people throw at them or life throws at them, when you literally can like block them and literally like not let that through you. Someone said you're ugly, someone said you have acne, someone said you're short, you're fat. You can literally just be like, I don't think so, and just like let life be. Listen up, this is what helped me go through things. I literally have the choice to dwell on it, make that thought affect me, or take that thing that he said and literally just throw it away and like forget about it. I feel like it's human to feel insecure sometimes with relationships and friendships, but it's really up to me if I would let myself accept the fact that I'm insecure about it, or things are not the way I want them to be, or just let things be and like take that thought in my head and just like say to myself, no, that's not true. It's literally just a thought, and I'm just gonna throw it away on the side. It's not happening. It's not the reality. It's just a thought, and you're not your thoughts. You're a thought, but you're not your thought. Next on the list, it's their thought, not yours. Somebody thinks you're not doing enough. It's their thought, not yours. That's what's gonna keep you sane. I'm just saying. Stop thinking about what other people think about you. I am Filipino Japanese, and part of my culture is thinking about what other people would say. You start dating someone in my culture, we have to think about their family, their mother-in-law, or their father-in-law, their brothers, their pets. You have a Filipino mom, oh, she loves the tea. Gossiping, they love gossiping. There's always gonna be gossiping even in your own family. So I feel like one of the common things about Japanese people is they're too worried about what other people think and how other people see them, you know what I mean? And this is where I feel like the hyper politeness comes from. It's because people fucking think, oh, am I being a bugger? Oh, am I stepping stepping on someone's neck all the time, 24/7. People don't stop thinking in this country. Even people in public, like literally you're just on the train and it's like people always gotta be on the lookout if there's like, if they're being too loud or if they're being too noisy or if they're like looking ugly or if they're looking nice. Like there's just so many like thinking happening. Like literally stop thinking. Let me break it off to you, but the world doesn't revolve around you. It's the way the brains are wired, not yours, okay? So chill. Let's keep our thoughts inside here. Save money and make food at home. I realized that I hate going on restaurants alone. I hate paying for food outside my house alone and eating alone. Sometimes I do, of course, if it's like a cute little like dessert or like bread or like pain au chocolat or like croissant, yes, I would pay for those. Like coffee, yes, oh hell yeah. I would rather just like eat at home and cook food for myself and maybe go out on the weekend with my friends and eat together. Did you guys know that natural dopamine is so much more accessible than you think? People usually think, oh, I gotta buy this. I feel like in today's capitalist society, it's so easy to just scroll online, find something that you wanna buy, add to cart, and have it delivered to your house. This year, I've been going out and doing more natural ways of extracting dopamine from my body. Ever since I've started going to the gym, hiking, writing songs, maybe just being outside to soak in the sun makes life so much more fun. I learned this year from journaling. Your body needs to process emotions. If you keep saying to people you're okay, they're not gonna see you as a normal person having normal emotions. Remember that you're human. So many people choose to suppress emotions and problems by distracting themselves with work, vices. So you must set the boundary that you're just human and you can go through a really amazing time one moment and then also possibly have a shitty, lazy day. We were just cavemen, you know what I'm saying? We were just animals on this freaking earth. We were like a creature with emotions. We wanted something, we get it. We want fish, we catch fish, you know? We didn't know how to suppress emotions back then. So like it's so natural to just like let out your feelings, whether it be to a workmate, whether it be to a friend, whether it be to a stranger outside. With that being said, I just feel like it shouldn't be hard to express emotions. If you are with somebody or if you are with a group of people where you feel like you can't be yourself, where you can't show your full emotions or you show your full state of mind, I don't think that's healthy, and I feel like you should be able to share the good and the bad. Then if you can, then they're probably not your people. Okay, listen up to all my artists and my creatives. Even if you're not, please listen. Create more than you consume. Are you an artist? Then make more art. Share more of your inspiration. Share more of your stories. You like photography? Take more photos. Take more beautiful photos. You like making babies? You gotta do family planning, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just do a lot of babies at once. You gotta plan that shit. You don't have to make art that changes the world. You just have to make art that's true to you. You just gotta make art that comes from inside, you know what I'm saying? Like making art that's like true to me is so important and it's so freeing, and I feel like that's what makes it really enjoyable. All the best artists that we know didn't wake up one day and go, oh, I want to make a song that will trend, and they just did what was true to them from a desire of just creating. They took their own emotions and their own inner thoughts and just plainly put it out into the world, you know, like the Beatles, Prince, Queen, Lady Gaga, Chaperone, Olivia Rodrigo. Okay, maybe they have labels and like people telling them what to do, but like it's just really full of emotions. It's full of things that they thought that were emotionally so strong and so powerful. They can't hold it in, so the only thing that they had to do was like just let it out. I feel like as an artist, you should also set values and meaning to everything that you do. Alright, so I guess that's just it for a little kiki for today. I hope you learned a thing or two at least. I've always wanted to do a sit-down vlog like this, and I'm so happy that I finally got to do it with you. See you next time. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Bye. And like, you know what I mean? Like we're just like a creature with emotions. We wanted something, we get it. We want fish, we catch fish.